What's going on, guys? So let's go ahead and finish the last half of being 4 weeks out, our first week of the peak. And you guys are going to go ahead and take a look at some of the training, like I said, and it's going to get a little rough. At this point, I am starting to feel the fatigue, even if I did just come from a volume block and drop the intensity a little bit. So, yeah, things are going to get a little tough. As you can see, we're working with a top set here of 4 reps. I actually decided to widen my grip on low bar squats, and it felt phenomenal earlier the week. However, on this particular day, I widened a little bit too much, so you can see that the bar wasn't safely secure, and it was moving a little bit. So it did pitch me forward a little bit on that last half of the set, but we were able to conquer the set pretty well. And then some back off work, of course. Now, while that footage is playing, I also want to talk about something very important, and that is managing your training block. For myself in particular, I train on a 3 up, 1 down block. So I train for 3 weeks straight, and each week I'm increasing intensity until I reach the 4th week, which I will then deload or increase the volume. Decrease the intensity and volume. I personally manage my volume more than I do my intensity, depending on the focus of the block. So if we're focusing on hypertrophy, we're far away from a competition, we're working with lots of reps, we're working with some max weight intensity, so I'm managing my volume a lot more than my intensity. My intensity will stay relatively the same, but I'm trying to push for more volume every week right before the deload. Now, right now, we're obviously going through a peak, so the volume is slowly tapering down every week, but the intensity is going up, as I've mentioned before. And this is to get us properly prepared or acclimated for the meet, which will be at the end of the 4th week, which is the deload week. So here is the most important piece of advice that I can give you regarding this topic, and that is to approach each training block with the minimal dosage effect. I think this was popularized by Eric Helms, and it's very important that you go through this mindset, and that is that you're basically increasing your volume and or your intensity from week to week with the least required amount to elicit progression. You want to do this because you want to avoid burnout, and you also want to do this because you want to leave some room for future training blocks. So if you guys like this video, please make sure to like the video, and I will talk to you all in that next one.